Hello guys, this is a pick a card reading on what is their karma. I haven't done what is their karma reading for a while, so I thought, why not? So this is part 1, this is part 2, and this is part 3. And I'm using the African American Tarot deck. Cool. Let's do this. Part 1. What is your person's karma? Like, what will their karma be? And this could be romantic or platonic, but let's see what comes up. Okay, so I believe this is the Page of Pentacles. It's the Page or Knight of Pentacles, but bear with me, guys. This is a new deck for me. I'm going to go with the Page. But yes, Page of Pentacles has come out. And for a Page of Pentacles to come out as a karma card, that is not good. It's not good at all for this person. But let me get more information before I jump to conclusions. What is number one this person's karma? Cool. We have the Four of Swords reverse. This is just sad. We have the Strength card reversed. Let me move it up a bit so you guys can see. That's too many cards. Well, what I'm picking up so far is this person's not going to have a lot of choice in life, especially when it comes to partners, money. It's just very sad. It's kind of like they have to live a life they don't want to live, basically. No, it's giving me loads of cards, but I want maybe like 2 more. Fine, I'll take this. Didn't really want that much cards, but we'll just go with it. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Fool upright. And we have the Sun reversed. So I normally just read 5 cards, but 6 have come out for this person, so they really want you to know what's going on in depth. At the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So for a lot of you, this person's career is not gonna do that great. For some of you, if this person put you in a third party situation romantically, they're going to end up in a third party situation regarding their career, and they are not going to get the good end of the deal, basically. I feel like someone's going to dupe them when it comes to their career. Someone's going to give them bad advice, or they're going to go in partnership with someone who is just going to destroy them career wise, and they trust in this person and this person plays them. and they lose a lot of money, or they lose opportunities. And this is the karma they get for playing you. So that's for those of you where this person has put you in a third party situation. They will now go into a third party situation, but it's regarding their finances. For those of you where this person has just done something horrible, and it's just between the two of you, their finances are still going to suffer. It doesn't matter, because for some of you, this person may have used you for money. For some of you, this person, I think they try to take your opportunities away from you. It's in multiple different ways, but now their opportunities are going to get taken away from them, because they really tried to do that to you and thought they was going to get away with it. So we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're gonna have an idea. It could be, it's a business idea. They've been having it for a while, and they're gonna try and execute it. They're going to try and bring it into life. And let me tell you something. It's always going to stay in the beginning phase of, okay, cool, I have a plan. And guess what? The plan never gets executed, because no one takes it seriously. Because every time they come to someone with the plan, someone that they're talking about it with, they're just like, I'm not really interested in your idea. Well, yeah, I think your idea is okay. And the idea will get taken away from them, and someone else will take credit for it, or no one's going to take their idea seriously. So it's always just going to be in the beginning stages. I shouldn't laugh, but you hurt pile number one, so I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. So this is literally what it is. Oh gosh, people are just gonna be talking about them behind their back regarding their financial status. And if it's not their financial status, people are going to be talking about their stability within themselves, like their actual sanity, their emotional stability. And they're going to know people are talking about them, but there's not enough evidence to confront the people. So they will know that they're the gossip of the town, and they will be really upset by it. And the gossip is their money's not that great, or they're just very emotionally unstable, and they're just not where they want to be in life, and that will be the talk of the town. And people will just stare at them and not say anything, but as soon as your person walks off, they will speak about them, and it's very embarrassing. But yeah, guys, it's actually sad. And they're going to have to, for the rest of their life, sit there and watch other people progress, especially career-wise. I don't know why for pile number one, but this is really giving career karma here. No matter how this, even if this person hurt you romantically or platonically, either way, their finances are suffering, and their reputation and career is suffering because of this. So they're going to watch a lot of people do well in life, and they're going to feel salty about it, because every time they want to start something new and, get something off the ground, it just doesn't work out. Career wise, no, it really doesn't. So you guys, if this is someone that did you bad romantically, cool, they're laughing now because they won or whatever. They played you with someone else, but your finances is jacked, sir or madam. You didn't really win, really, because pile number one's out of that situation. Their finances are fine. They can get another man or girl, but you, sir, you got all the you got all the men. So, madam, you have all the men or women you want, but your finances aren't that great. So, what are you really saying? Not much in life. So, there is that. They're not going to be happy, which is really sad, because in life you want to be happy, but they're just not going to be happy. Every time they're going to have to work hard, but when they're working hard, there's never a time for them to just relax and be happy and joyful. They're just going to always have to be serious in life, and I actually think this is going to make them age kind of quick too. because they're just taking everything seriously. They have no time for play. It's just work, 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 and nothing great ain't coming out of it anyway. So it's just really embarrassing. But yeah, this is really sad. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Well, anyways, we have the Strength card in reverse. So this person is just going to feel beaten down every time, especially when it comes to their business ideas or their financial status. They're just going to feel upset because every time they try and improve their situation, it flops and is going to start to get to them, and they're going to start to feel weak. They're going to start to feel physically weak because they're not looking after themselves, because they're going to put everything into this business plan and not onto themselves, and put everything into working hard but not looking after themselves. So yeah, they get physically weak because they're not, eating and drinking enough. But then it gets to the point of they start to feel emotionally weak because, as I said, nothing's working out for them, and they're just really upset about that. We also have the High Priestess reverse. This person's intuition, they're never going to use it. They're always going to think, oh, logically this makes sense and this makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. They always think they know what's right, and they don't know what's right, because this person operates, because this person's bad mind. Sorry, for you to get this type of karma, you have to be bad mind to some degree. Because this person just operates on a tit for tat level. They basically, how do I explain this person? Is like, they're very materialistic, and this is why they don't have nothing, because it's like you focus on one thing, and when you're horrible to certain people, you think you're always going to be materialistic. You think you're always going to get abundance. No, you're not. So they think they can actually just be horrible to people and get what they want. And guess what? Life doesn't really work that way. So they're going to get humbled real quick. So spiritually, it's just not going to be that great for them. They're not going to listen. A lot of the time, our intuition helps us. And when their intuition is telling them to do something, they're just not going to listen to it. They're going to ignore it, and then they're going to get effed because they didn't want to listen to it. It's literally that. For some of them, their mother or grandmother could be warning them not to do something, and they're not listening to them. So guess what? Now you have to feel because you don't want to listen. So it's just like a older family relative kind of explaining to them, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, and they don't listen, and then they get consequences. They get the consequences of not listening. For you guys that are Cancerians, if you're a Cancerian and this person has done you bad, yeah, this is definitely confirmation that this is going to be their karma, especially when it comes to their finances. That is going to get affected badly, and which then affects their reputation in a bad way too, because if you're not financially stable, what are you really saying in life? Not much, are you? So they're not even spiritually stable because the High Priestess is reversed. That's very embarrassing. No aspect of them is stable, but what's going to hurt them most is their financial status, really, and their career status. That's what's going to upset them the most, and that's what's going to take the hit. Every time a new opportunity is going to be presented to them, let me clarify that because I want to know what that means. Clarify the Fool. Thank you. Yeah, they think they know what's right. They think they're the sort of person. How can I explain this? I have to use someone so you guys understand this type of person. There's in movies there's always like a villain, and their life would just improve if they just listened to an idea and did it a specific way. But they're like, no, I know the best way. I know the way to do it, and if I do it this way, then it's going to work out. And when they do it their way, it doesn't work out. It fails. And you have to look at the villain like, are you just stupid? Because if you had listened to other people and done it another way, then it would have worked out. but you want to do your own thing and not listen to everyone because you think you know what's best, and you really don't. So basically, because this person is just very ignorant and they think they know everything, this is why they fail in life. And that's their karma, basically. I feel like for some of you, you've explained to this person, you know, if you change your behavior, this and this could work out. If you change your actions, this and this can work out. If you change your mindset, this, and they don't listen to you. And guess what? Now they're going to feel it, because people, sooner or later, people are going to just stop talking to them that was supporting them before, because there's the people that's used to support them are just going to feel like you don't listen anyway, so what's the point of telling you anything? So we have the Five of Swords in reverse here. So it's just basically saying like this person, they're just not, they think they have the upper hand in everything, they think they know everything, they just want to be sneaky and I don't want to say dupe people, but they want to make sure they want to make sure they're 10 steps ahead of everyone, even people that are trying to help them. And because they behave like this, they're not really going to prosper in life, because they don't understand what teamwork is. They don't understand that you cannot do everything by yourself. You need help and assistance. They think they can do everything themselves. So, okay. But let me tell you one thing, it's not going to work. And that's their karma. Because they're hard of hearing and they think they know everything and they're arrogant, this is what's going to happen. And ultimately, if you guys didn't get what I was saying, their business idea is going to flop because they don't want help with it. And emotionally and physically, they're going to feel weak. They're not going to use their intuition well. They're going to be very unhappy with life. They're going to watch everyone else do well in life and feel some type of way about it. And every opportunity that gets presented to them, they're going to think they know what's best regarding it, and they ruin each chance they get to improve their life every time because of their ignorance and arrogance. So yes, pile number 1, that is what your person's karma is. If you'd like to read, like, subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 2. This is the horseshoe. Okay. What is pile number 2's? Maybe I should sage the place quick, because I don't want pile number 1's energy to appear in pile number 2. Okay. What is pile number 2's? What is pile number 2's person's karma? That was an interesting type of karma. I never really read karma that way for pile number 1, but let's see what pops up for pile number 2. What is pile number 2's person's karma? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Straight away, guys, this person is going to make some bad investments. Bad investments. Even if they were going well right now, they're going to plummet. They're not going to do that well later on because they tried you. So that's what happens. Then we have the Ten of Cups upright. I'm going to need more information to explain that one to you because that card is so positive. I need to... Oh. Oh. Some of you, this person's going to have to pay child support that they have been avoiding. I don't know who that was for, but there's a lot of children in this. Well, some can say they look like adults. I think they look like children. It is what it is, but Ten of Cups kind of represents a big family, right? And for some of you, this person may have been avoiding family issues, family responsibilities. So that's why this whole thing about children kind of popped in my head, and they're going to have to deal with the fact that, you know, they have children that they're not really they're not claiming certain children, and they're going to have to sort that out. They're going to be forced to sort it out. Or it might not be about children. Maybe when it comes to a family event, this person is going to get exposed. Either way, the whole family is going to find out something about this person. This person's been hiding something, but it's in regards to family, and this could play out in so many different ways. But it's going to get exposed within the family, their behavior. So if they've been dealing with you a certain type of way, the family is going to find out. I just need more information, but yes. Or if this person has been talking to someone and that person didn't know that they have a family, this person has a family with you, the third party is going to find out that they have a family with you real quick. Anything regarding family, this person's going to get exposed, basically, guys. So if you know this person has a deep, dark family secret, that's getting exposed one time. Let's go. It's something that they really didn't want to come out, or they really didn't want to deal with, but it's going to get dealt with because this person's been avoiding it for too long. We have the Hanged Man. Oh my gosh, cards don't want to come out. Person's keeping loads of secrets. Fine, I'll take them. We have 6. I was taking 5 before, now all 6 cards want to come out. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Chariot in reverse. Well, this is going to be one heck of a story. And then we have the Devil. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Something's going to catch up to this person, I'm telling you. And the 6 of Cups is reversed. Okay, this has a lot to do with family or close friends. Okay? Ooh, look at the 6 of Cups. It's so lovely, guys. Sorry, there's bad lighting in here, but you know, I hope you can see it. This person, for a lot of you, this person's family is going to look at them sideways about something they've done. They are going to look at them like, how could you do something like that? That's despicable. That is just disgusting. So whatever they've done to you, that could be exposed to the family, or if this person's hiding family that they've made, then yeah, they're getting exposed about that. Or just something they're trying to hide from their family is going to get exposed. Okay, I'm going to move on from that point now because I feel like I'm sticking on it for too long. But you guys will know what that means for each individual situation. So yes, anyways, let's get back to this. Whatever they've been investing in, that is not going to go well. If they've been investing in a new relationship and not taking care of certain duties they're supposed to be taking care of, the universe is going to be like, what? Okay, bet. Seeing as you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, how about what you was investing in? I'm going to make it flop because I haven't got time for that. So whatever they've invested in, be it a relationship or be it, in actual investments into a company, or like, it's just not going to go well. The investment's just not going to do well, or the relationship's just not going to work out, because this person doesn't deserve it, because what they should have been investing in, they haven't done it. So the universe is going to force them to deal with what they need to deal with. There's that. Some of you may all have a family with this person, and they're going to be forced to I don't want to say deal with the family, that's a rude way of saying it, but they're going to be forced to fix what they did. They're going to need to fix it. Some of you, their family members are going to curse them and be like, why would you do something so horrible to pile number 2? Like, what's wrong with you? And they're going to get cussed by it every single day. Like, they're just going to be criticized all the time about what they did to you, by certain family members, because they just think like, what is that? How could you represent us like that? That's very embarrassing. We don't do stuff like that. So giving very much telling off, This person is just a very toxic person, guys, because the devil's here. And they just keep doing the same stuff over and over again, and they don't learn that they need to change what they're doing. And what's sad is when this happens, normally when you're kind of exposed like this, when the universe exposes you, when things start crumbling down, normally people take a step back and they're like, okay, what did I do wrong for this to happen to me? Like, what happened? Where did I go wrong? And then they improve their life. But this person has a very woe is me mentality. And when this bad stuff happens, instead of them doing some shadow work and improving themselves, they're going to just blame the world. They'll blame you because, you're a factor to blame, because they've been blaming you for stuff. But they'll blame everyone but themselves, because they're always the victim. And they're just never going to change. They're just always going to, whatever cycle they're in now, they're going to continue to do it, unless the universe forces them to deal with it. Does that make sense? For example, let's say, for example, this is a person that doesn't, that has hidden children out there. Maybe certain family members will force them to communicate with that child, but when it's time for them to move on to another person, they'll just do the same. They'll just have a child with them and then disappear. Like, it's like this person just does the same thing over and over again, unless like something forces them to deal with what they're supposed to be dealing with. That's the type of vibe I'm getting from this person. They don't deal with their responsibilities properly. Some of you, like, there's actually no children involved in your situation, but like, remember, this is a general reading, so I'm just picking up on different energies. For those of you where there's no children involved, this person, they just have a very it is what it is mentality. I do what I want. I'm not taking responsibility for anything. If I hurt you, okay, I don't really care. Like, they don't care, and every time they invest in something, it's gonna flop because of that. Because they don't care, the universe is like, well, guess what? I don't care what you invested in. You don't seem to care that pile number 2 has invested you in some sort of way. So guess what? Me as the universe, I don't care to invest in you, because what you give out is what you will get back. So if you don't care, I don't care about you, and that's that. And that's literally what they're going to receive, and that's really sad. If they put a down payment for a house or something, I don't know how that's going to work out, guys, because you see this investments card is not looking that great. It's the first card to come out and is reversed. It's looking like sad times for this person, I'm not going to lie to you. We have the Hanged Man. So this person is just always, is a victim, guys. Is an actual victim. They're always going to be like, oh my gosh, like, why is this happening to me? Like, they'll always sit there in the corner crying. If someone asks them, oh, what's wrong? It is everyone's fault, but there's their whole life, that everything that's gone wrong in their whole life is everyone else's fault, not their fault. That's what you're going to hear all the time. And you know, that is a form of karma. You guys probably like, how is that karma? That is a form of karma, because imagine watching someone just blaming everyone else for their life being rubbish. That's a really sad life. Like, and for some people that aren't, empathetic, they'll laugh at the person, really. So that's very embarrassing, really. So that's some serious karma. I'm not gonna lie. And the maddest thing is, because the devil card is here, this person's just not gonna learn from it. They're always gonna be this type of person, because we're looking at their karma. They ain't changing. You know, sometimes when you get karma, you're like, okay, cool, I know not to do this again because I don't want bad karma. This person just doesn't understand the law of karma. They're like, okay, well, this happens to me because it's that person's fault. That's all you're going to hear come out of this person's mouth. No, what's the word? They take no accountability. So for a lot of you, this person's a narcissist, sorry. But, yeah. And then we have the Knight of Cups reverse. For a lot of you, this person is a whore. Don't really like calling people a whore, but is a whore. Because the Knight of Cups reverse is, when he's reversed, I feel like it's someone that was just, they flirt, they go around flirting. They don't take no one seriously. They'll have a bit of fun and then they're gone. Like, that's just what this person's life is. But you know why it's karma? You guys are probably thinking, what? Like, that seems fun. It's not fun, because when this person wants to settle down, no one's gonna take them seriously. They're gonna be like, ugh, aren't you the guy or the girl with so much children and no partner, because you didn't want to take them seriously? Like, they're not going to be ideal to this person that they want, if that makes sense. So and let me explain. There's nothing wrong with someone who has no partner and loads of children. That just happens in life. It just is what it is. But normally when you see that type of situation, the person's just like, well, I tried to make it work with my partners. It didn't work out. Cool. But this person, they never tried to make it work with any of their partners. And they just go around having children with so much people, and they're not even trying to settle down. And then when they want to settle down with you know why they confuse me? Because they're the sort of person that has that's in this situation, but then they want someone who doesn't have children, who has like a really, who's really loyal, and that person's not going to want to be with them, because they're going to look at their situation and be like, no, thank you, I don't want to be with you. Like, ultimately, they're going to want someone out of their league. Why don't you want someone that has loads of children and doesn't have a partner as well? Like, why are you trying to go for someone that is not in the same league as you? Like, that's what they will want. And that person, every time they try and speak to that type of person, that person's gonna be like, no, I don't really want to speak to you. They're never gonna settle down with anyone, and anyone that is in the same situation as them, they don't want to be with. So they just end up alone. Kingsley, shush. He has to wait a minute. That's my dog, guys. And then we have the Chariot. So I feel like every time this person wants to move forward, it just doesn't work out. Every time they want to move on with their life, or they want to make a new chapter, it doesn't work out. It's really sad. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm going to get penalised for what I just said. So let me go back to that point. As I said, there's nothing wrong if you are someone who is not with someone and you have loads of kids. That is absolutely fine. My whole point of this was, this is the sort of person that would be that person, that particular person I just described, and they will want someone that is not in the same situation as them and demand them to be with them. And the person's going to be like, no, why would I want to talk to you? Like, I don't, what can you do for me? And this person's not even going to be financially stable. So it's like, you don't have the finances, you have a lot, you have a lot of children. Some people, they don't want to be with someone that has a lot of children. Like, you can't get angry at them for that. They don't want that. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's wrong with that, but they don't want that. and you're trying to talk to me, and they're going to be very confused. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is this person is just not going to have anything to offer to the people that they want, and they're not going to they're not going to be with the person they want, basically, because the person's going to look at them and they're going to be like, you're not a serious guy, you're not a serious girl, you're just not a serious person, so I don't want to settle down with you. And they're just always going to be in toxic relationships, which is really sad. And when they want to move forward, they can't. They're always stuck in the same cycle. And what's really sad as well is their ex-partners, they're not going to want to talk to them neither. They're going to be like, oh, no, I don't want to speak to you. You're done out here. Why did I ever speak to you in the first place? It's really sad. Just no one is really going to want them romantically. No one they want anyway. Or no one that they've been with is like, nah, you're kind of... It's really sad. It's like they come across as an embarrassment. This is just sad, but I don't feel sorry for this person, guys, and I don't think you should, because they're not trying to evolve. They want to stay in this devil energy, so let them stay in it, you know. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated, you can like and subscribe to the channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, guys. Okay, this is if you chose pile number 3. You sage the place. I don't want the same energy as pile number 2. I don't want the same energy. Let's go. Do you know what's in my head? That song. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. Pretty sure that's from Bad Girls Club, but I don't know why I'm thinking of that in my head, but maybe people just gonna look at this person like, I don't understand why you did that, but okay. But let's just see. There was a reason I sang that, guys, so let's see what comes up. Or maybe this person can't articulate themselves well, and people are like, what did you say? What was you trying to say? I don't know, let's see. Maybe they're illiterate. And that's not something to make fun of, but if you're doing bad stuff to people and it's part of your karma, then yeah, I guess it is kind of funny. But for those that are illiterate and ain't done nothing to anyone, that's not funny. Okay. That's too many cards. I'm not taking all that. No, why is it coming out like this? No. Thank you. We have the Magician. So, the Magician. No, that card has not come out. at all. So that's interesting. We have the Emperor. These are looking like good cards, so I'm gonna need some more information on this because I don't make sense how that could be someone's karma, unless it's something that they don't want to control. Okay, then we have the Two of Cups reversed. Ooh, okay, no, I think I know what this means. Then we have the Five of Cups reversed. They're going to end up with someone they don't like. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen out here. They're going to manifest someone that they deserve. And that person isn't really going to be of high value because they're not of high value. The Eight of Wands reversed. That is really sad. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands? Because I think I know what's telling me. But clarify the Eight. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Oh, man. And then we have the Knight of Wands upright at the bottom. So, guys, you know what this person's karma is? They wanted to be in control of what was happening so bad, right? This is either platonic or romantic. Everyone's situation is different. But the karma literally is this person, I think they try to control you or control your life. And I think you guys, it nearly worked, but it didn't work out in the end. Because you clocked on to what they was trying to do. And what happens is they're a bit of a tyrant, you see. They're not, it's controlling, but it's like, why are you sitting here controlling people? Like, go and control your own life. And you guys are just kind of like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more because I don't know who you think you're controlling. It ain't me. And what's going to happen is they're going to manifest someone that they deserve, because the Magician is all about manifestation. So yeah, they're going to manifest someone. It could be romantic or platonic. There's a certain friend that they wanted to make you a certain type of way, and how they wanted to make you is exactly the type of person that they're going to attract. But when they get this person, they're not going to like them at all. So if for example, like, let's say that if this was a friend, they probably wanted you to do what they say all the time. They didn't want you to have a mind of your own. They basically just wanted you to be an idiot and just do what they say. And you guys probably were like, no, what the hell? I'm not doing what you say. Like, or they did some weird stuff and you was catching on to it and you was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know what you think this is, but no. Or if this was a romantic partner, they tried to control you and you said no. Either way, they're going to attract the idiot that they tried to make you into, and they're not going to like this person at all. There's no love there. It's just this person's easy to control, because that's what they manifested. Someone that's easy to control, a people pleaser. It's kind of sad for this new person that's entered into the equation, but oh well, everyone has to learn by themselves that you can't let people control you. And unfortunately, this person that they end up with has not learnt this, and for the rest of this person's life they're going to let your person control them. But what's so hilarious about this is your person is going to be able to control them and get what they want from this person, but they don't love this person. You know why? Because they don't deserve that, because they couldn't love you the way you was. So now they're going to end up with someone who they don't love. The universe is like, yeah, you want this type of person so bad, here you go. And the universe knows once they give them this person, they're not actually going to love this person. And that's what they get. That's your karma. So they're not going to trust this person either. They're always going to think that the person that they're with, or the person that they chose, is cheating on them. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this person probably cheated on you. And for some of you, this person, was doing some weird stuff behind your back, if it wasn't cheating. And they feel like the person that they're now friends with, or the person that they're best friends with now, the person that they're in a relationship with, they're doing the same thing to them that they was doing to you. So they're very scared. and they don't trust this person that they can control, which is weird because you can control them, right? So why are you so worried? But yeah, they're worried. um and yeah, they don't love them. They say they do to everyone because the person fits the role that they want them to play, but emotionally there's nothing there. um this person is always going to be regretful about what they did to you. Five of Cups reverse gives me that. But the imagery here is a bit different to the traditional imagery. So from looking at it, I'm gonna apply the traditional meaning, which is, yeah, they're gonna feel very regretful of what they did to you, because now they got what they want and they don't want it. But also, um, what's sad is they're gonna say a lot of horrible stuff to this person, and this person's gonna deal with it. But hold on, that's for some of you. For some of you, the person that they're with might say some things that kind of hurt their ego a bit, where you guys might have restrained yourself from saying certain things to this person. Like, okay, you obviously have some ego. You're very egotistical. You have some ego issues. So I'm not even gonna comment. I'm not even gonna say certain things. But like, basically, whatever they say, you basically get very, you know, whatever they say. Sorry, someone came through the door. I got distracted. Whatever this person says, they don't have the same emotional intelligence as you, so they may blurt out certain things that hurt this person's ego, and they're kind of like, oh, I kind of wish that I stayed with pile number 3 as a friend, because they wouldn't have said that to me. They would have kept it to themselves even if they felt like that. So this person's not very emotionally intelligent, but why would they be when I just basically said they're a bit of an idiot? So yeah, it's really sad. I shouldn't really be calling anyone an idiot, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm just trying to say it in this way so you guys understand the type of person that your person has chose to be friends with or to be with a bit better. We have the 8 of Wands reversed. Let me tell you something. You see, the sex between them two is not going to be that great. It's going to be very boring. This person's not going to like it. And we have the clouds here everywhere in the imagery, so they're always going to be imagining that, which is really sad. When I'm having sex with this person, they're going to think of you. That's really sad. That's really sad. It just doesn't. This person's sex game isn't as great as yours, so it's just like they made a bad choice. Also, they're not. Some of them aren't even really going to want to be intimate with this person sexually anyway, because it's kind of like, you know, you're not really doing it for me, but you're easy to control, so I'll stay with you. For some of you, if this is a friend, they're not really going to want to see this person much, because this person doesn't do much to excite them, because as I said, this person is easy to control. So it's like, I'll speak to you when I want something, but if I don't want something from you, then I don't really want to talk to you. Like, there's no benefit I get out of it. In this Queen of Swords energy, what I get is a woman, and she's pregnant, so I feel like she's very vulnerable, and the Queen is just telling her what to do. Obviously, that's not the traditional meaning of the card, but is what I pick up from the topic. So what I kind of see is, this is your person telling them what to do, how to live their life, because that's exactly how they wanted it to be. And then this is the new person who, I don't know, may have got pregnant quick with this person's child, or the pregnancy may not literally represent pregnancy, but that this person is a very vulnerable person. They may not be, they may have a mental illness, they may have very low self-esteem, and they just do whatever your person tells them to do. And you can even see she's trying to reason with the Queen, like, oh, but like, what you're saying doesn't make sense, because if I do this, then that's not going to make sense. And these are the type of conversation your person is having with their new victim, because you guys was the old victim, now they got a new victim, and they don't really care how this person feels about anything, because as I said, even this person is a narcissist to some extent. So yeah, they're just not going to want to be intimate, and they're just going to want to tell this person what to do. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So it's literally a thing where they're just always going to just use this person for sex, ultimately. There's nothing else that this person offers because, as I said, they're not that intelligent. So what are they really going to talk about with this person? And it's fine that they're not intelligent, but it's not. So it's fine that they're not intelligent because then this new person doesn't challenge your person's intelligence and ego, but then it's kind of bad because there's nothing to talk about other than to have sex, and even that's not that great. So it's kind of like, what's the point of even talking to you? Oh yeah, because I can control you. So they have to always convince themselves, I did this for good reason. I stayed with this new person because it's easy to control them. That's really fucking sad. Your person's really sad, guys. Sorry, that's really sad. But that's their karma, and it's a good karma because you got what you wanted and you don't even like it. Like, that is hilarious. That's something to actually laugh about. So that was your reading, guys. If you like reading, like, subscribe to my channel. If you like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, guys.